What's up, all my jigsaw puzzle enthusiasts? It is day 2, and this is organization day. All right, this is where I basically go through the pieces and separate them all out distinctively by their different types and stuff, as we did with the sun, if you remember, and organize them on the mat. So let me show you. Alright, so this is where we currently stand. I have, like I said, went through all of the pieces and organized them out. And so here we have our standard standard pieces with the 2 notches on each end and the inserts on the other sides. This is the 1 notch pieces with the 3 inserts. Here is this from the top all the way down to here is all the 3 notch pieces with the 1 insert. Okay. Here is where we have 2 notches to 2 sides this way, and then the inserts to the other way. All right, that's all right here. And then on the flip side is the same thing, but in the reverse side, where they are all to this way, the notches and the inserts are this way. All right, so I've got them separated out left and right, or at least my prediction of whether they're left or right. Anyways, so, and then here is all of the weird ass pieces with the 3 notches, but they're in completely in, but you have the 1 odd notch off in a different direction or different place. That's all of those from there all the way down to here. So it's a good many. I'd almost say it might be more than it was on the sun, but I could be wrong. But and then here was what's left of the other odd pieces with some kind of curved side to them. All right, and then of course the 1 piece there with all 4 sides, all 4 sides inserts. So I've already had a piece with all sides being notches. That was right there. And as you see, I did work out a little bit as I went through the pieces. I sort of distinguished a few pieces that I questioned would fit here around the center, and well, they did. So anyway, so I've worked out a little bit on the center already. So yes, like I said, this was organization day. That's all I'm going to do for tonight. And I might come back to it tomorrow night, day 3, and start working. Like I said, we're going to start working from the center and try to move out. And I've already saw, like, each side is a 3 notch, as you can see, going out, which is almost following the same pattern as the sun. So I might try to play around with that and see just how far out I can go in each direction. That might be one strategy that I start with, and then just sort of work out from there. But anyway, so that's day 2. All right, here we are on day 3. Okay, day 3. Let me show you how far I got. I made significant progress. Okay, and I'll show you why. Okay, this is where we currently stand. Now, why I say I've made significant progress. As you can see, I've started to span out, okay, using known sequences and stuff from the sun, from doing the sun. I started working out these pieces here going out, because knowing from the sun, usually those pieces were relatively the same going down, with maybe a couple of alterations, like, okay, oh, these are all the 3 notch pieces until you got to this one, and this is one of the 2 notch to one side, whatever. Now I couldn't find one to go from that, so it could be one of those 2, your regular piece or your 1 notch piece. And I haven't even touched that box. I only got 2 pieces out of that box that just happened to basically fall into my hands when I was looking for them. I don't, tonight just went so well. Okay, continue on. But the biggest accomplishment was going all the way out to the edge. That being one of the pieces that I found out of there, just coincidentally, after maybe literally a minute of scrolling through it, I found the piece, and then found where it attached to the edge. Now, the big issue with that was this piece was way up here. So the entire circle was off by 6 pieces. So I had to rotate the circle because of my my slight OCD in doing these puzzles. I wanted everything lined straight. Okay, I didn't want to actually move this and then it be turned like this. So I moved the entire circle around to line it up. So now the circle, the moon should be in alignment to the center pieces and everything. So now I can just start to work out sections, at a time. So I have solely only worked out of these pieces here on the mat, except for the 2 pieces that I scrolled through real quickly and found out of the 1-notch box. And one of them was the starting piece, this piece right here, starting this one going down. I literally reached in, and the first one I grabbed happened to be the piece. It was crazy. But anyways, so I've reset. These are all the 3-notch pieces. Here's the 2 to one side. Here's the 2 to the other side, which is good because condensing those down, because I did use a good many of them. I'm starting to shrink down my spaces so that I can eventually pull those out and start laying them out to see them better for when I really start working in that. And that will speed things up, because getting them out here on the mat and lined out, organized, really does help. If you were ever working on a puzzle, if you have the ability to get pieces laid out in the different types of pieces that they are, so that you can go quickly to, what you think you're looking for anyways, and scan through them. And what I would do is, say if I was starting with this piece, I would take that piece out and I would go over here and I would sit here and just place that one piece through each one of them. So I wasn't actually pulling from here. I was pulling from there and then touching to find the piece, put that one back, and then start with that piece and start going through again. And I would keep going until I couldn't find one to match it. And then I would test whether it was one of these pieces down here, or one of those pieces over there. And if I found it, then I would start, matching again. And I would just steadily, piece by piece, go down. So anyways, that's where we've accomplished day 3. I'm taking a break for tonight, and we'll go back at it probably maybe tomorrow some more, and see where we can get. All right, here we are on day 4. Day 4, and I think we've made some more pretty significant progress. Let me show you. All right, here is where we currently stand, day 4. All right, day 4. So yes, look, we've made some very, very strong connecting all through this lower section here. This is all the very light part of the moon. So and the majority of these pieces are all the pieces that were actually just right through here. All of your 3-notch pieces and your 2-notch to one side or the other, and then the odd pieces with the 3rd notch off in a weird spot. That's pretty much most of this. I did work through some of the 1-notch pieces that were in the box. Now they're out here, and was able to work in probably a good 10-15 of those pieces as well. And I just just for a few seconds kind of scrolled through the regular pieces, and I think I placed like 2 down, but that's all the regular, like just those 2 pieces. That's the first time I even touched that box. So yeah, this is pretty good, pretty significant, I think, for 4 days in. After doing that, I reset all the pieces, so all the 3 notch ones are here. The ones with the 2 notches to one side or the other are right here, and they're in order. All these right here are the ones to this side. All these right here are the ones to this side. Here is 1 notch pieces that are, I would say, more like landscape, I guess you could think of it. All right here, so that I could fit all of the 1 notch pieces that are portrait on this side right here. So that's all of them out of the box, and then your odd ones right here, and then those ones with 1 flat side or something that's left, those are still up there at the top with the little X up there as well. That X probably, I'm believing, is going to go up there somewhere. But so yeah, that's where we stand right now, day 4. And I think this is pretty good. So yes, that's day 4 out of the first week. This will complete episode 2. I will more than likely take a break from it for the weekend. If I don't, though, I will, of course, record whatever days they are. But I do plan to go back at it starting next week. Pretty solid, and hopefully it will continue moving as quickly as it has so far. And we'll be able to knock this out pretty quick. It's looking good, right? So anyways, thank you so much, and until next time, peace.